guys, and welcome to the Aging Games. If you're watching this video, probably you or someone that you know and love is suffering from the debilitating condition called trigeminal neuralgia. Now, I've already done a video about this topic and all the different kinds of things that I've been using to stay symptom-free or to manage my symptoms when I do have a flare-up. And I've also explained in great detail what trigeminal neuralgia is. So if you're new to this topic, then please do watch that video first here. Otherwise, what I'm going to focus on in this video is one specific treatment, one specific thing that I've been using very successfully for trigeminal neuralgia. And this is the one thing that I've gotten the most questions about. So I wanted to devote a whole video just to this and explain what it is, why I'm using it, and what kind of results I'm getting. So today we'll be talking about low-level laser therapy, LLLT for short. Now, this laser has been around for quite a long time. It's used in sports clinics and for sports injuries, all kinds of different pain. I started reading up about this, and I decided to try it for myself, and I have to say that this has been the most life-changing thing for me when it comes to trigeminal neuralgia. I've been using this not only for treatment when I have a flare-up, but I've also been using it as prevention. And I was very lucky because I was able to go about 2.5 years without a flare-up, which was huge because it was just getting more and more frequent. And if you do suffer from trigeminal neuralgia, you know how painful it is. I mean, they don't call it suicide disease for nothing. No matter what you do, no matter what you take, what kind of pain medications you're taking, nothing works. You can't sleep, you're suffering all the time. It's unbearable, and nobody who hasn't actually gone through this will understand the pain. You know, they'll think it's like a headache or a toothache or an earache, and they don't realize that you have to magnify that pain like 1,000 times to even begin to understand the pain of this nerve pain. So I purchased my device about 5-6 years ago. This one is called HandiCure S. I know you guys keep asking me which one I'm using. I got this on Amazon. It was about 300 euros back then. Now I'm finding it more and more expensive. I've seen it for 700, 800, even $1,200 or euros. So I don't know why it's getting so expensive. I mean, the nice thing about this, and if you do find that at a decent price, is that it's a home device and anyone can use it safely at home. And it's not only just for TN, you can also use it for all kinds of different pains, for tooth pain, for all kinds of nerve pain in the body, for injuries, for muscle pain, for tendinitis, for any of those things. So it's a really handy, nice device to have around. Like I had an elbow injury a few weeks ago, and I was also using it for that. Now, with low-level laser, the nice thing is that it helps to release inflammation, and it also helps with lymphatic drainage. It helps to control the pain. So it's really does so many things. It's not just one thing. It doesn't just focus on one thing. And oftentimes trigeminal neuralgia is just caused by a blood vessel pressing on a nerve. And it's such a simple thing, but a very difficult thing, very difficult condition to relieve. If you imagine that you have all this inflammation that's causing the blood vessel to enlarge and to put more pressure on the nerve, then that's, a simple way of putting where the pain comes from. We don't actually know what causes it. There are different things that can trigger it, like wind, like cold, all kinds of different things for different people, sometimes just chewing or brushing your teeth. But with this little device, you can get not only instant relief, but also it works really great as a preventative measure. So what I do, there are 3 kinds of different programs on this, 3 different frequencies that you can use. What I normally do is I will go through all the different programs because I'm not sure which one is working, so I will use all 3. So if I have a flare-up, then I will be using this machine pretty much all day. And I'll just keep doing it every couple of hours. I'll go through each different program. Each one is 5 minutes, and I will just hold it in this spot here where the trigeminal nerve begins. It kind of branches out from here, from your ear, and I hold it in this spot. I've been very lucky that I've had it actually on both sides. I mean, that's, if one side is torture, imagine having it on both sides at the same time, which is very rare. Most people don't have this, but I have had that in the past, and it's hell. So in that case, I will be alternating sides and putting it from one side to the next, doing all the different frequencies, holding it there for 5 minutes, going to the next one, and just keep repeating it. And I will probably, like when I'm in pain, I will just keep doing this over and over again all day long. And it does help shorten the duration. It helps to relieve the pain. It helps you sleep at night. But it's also great for prevention. So when I don't have a flare-up, I'm not in pain, nothing's going on, I have this next to my TV, and with my husband, when we're sitting around the couch watching something, I use this every single night. I don't use it for a long period. I use it for like at least 5 minutes on each side, and that's it. I think that for me, that has really worked so well, because if it keeps the inflammation low on your face and the pressure off the nerve, then it's going to be very helpful. And also because it helps with lymphatic drainage, so you don't have the puffiness or anything that can also cause problems. So this has been really great for me. Going 2.5 years without having a flare-up was so big, and I was really hoping that it would never come back again. Unfortunately it did, and it was still very painful, but it's just such a nice thing to have, that I know that I have these tools that will help me manage the pain better. In recent years, there have been so many studies performed on LLLT in relation to trigeminal neuralgia, and they have all proven that it is an effective, safe alternative to some of the medications that are prescribed for this condition. Of course, more studies and bigger studies are needed, but those will probably not happen because they will not be financed. The money usually goes to developing more drugs and more drug-related therapy, so it's a bit of a shame, but I think the proof is in the pudding. The conclusion has been pretty positive. The studies revealed that low-level laser therapy could be considered in treatment of trigeminal neuralgia. Laser causes pain relief without any side effects. It could be helpful, especially in patients suffering from neuralgia tolerated to drug therapy. So if it's something that you haven't tried before, it's definitely worth a try. If you don't want to spend the money on it, if you find a sports clinic nearby, they will probably have a device that you can use, and perhaps they can also advise you on how to best use it for this condition. But really, it's a really great device to have at home, so I would definitely recommend that. I hope that this video helped to answer some of the questions you may have had about low-level laser therapy for trigeminal neuralgia. I totally emphasize with you guys, if you are suffering from this horrible condition, I understand the pain. I know how horrendous it is, and I've devoted so many years of my life to try to find a solution, because I just can't imagine the rest of my life living like this, and especially with the prospect of it getting worse and worse and worse and unmanageable. I hope that this is something that will work for you. If it's something that you've tried, or if you have some other options or other treatments that have worked well for you, especially I'm really interested to hear about natural treatments, because I try to avoid pharmaceutical drugs or anything invasive as much as possible and whenever possible. So I would really love to hear from you guys. And again, if you have any questions at all about any of the things that I'm doing, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm here to help in any way that I can. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram under The Aging Games. You may be younger than my normal audience, because trigeminal neuralgia doesn't really discriminate. It can start happening at a much younger age, but hopefully my channel will still provide lots of useful information for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and to also hit the bell so you receive notifications every time I post a new video. And please also check out my new video program, anti-aging video program, with 22 different videos describing all different aspects of aging from the 12 top experts in anti-aging. You can find the discount code below for $50 off right now. Thank you again for watching, guys. Wish you all a wonderful, pain-free day.